Oh yeah, like my parents bought me one dress. I guarantee those girls' parents bought them all their dresses.
How does one pick the dress they're gonna wear for their opening night on The Bachelor?
It was a nightmare for me.
Really?
I
Why?
well, like I was poor before I came. Like I didn't have any money, so I spent my last paycheck and I just bought a bunch of dresses on sale at Dillard's. So that's like where I got all my like rose ceremony dresses and cocktail dresses and swimsuits and stuff like that. But for my night one dress, I was like talking to my parents and I was like, I really need a good dress for this. This is like a huge moment. And they were like, okay, we'll buy your night one dress. And I was like, okay, sweet. So now I'm going to like Terry Costa and I'm like, looking at prom dresses, trying to find one. And I knew I wanted yellow because yellow is my favorite. And it was so hard to find a yellow dress. And so whenever I finally found mine, and then I saw the other girls' dresses, I was like second guessing myself the whole time because mine was like kind of boho-y. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I look like a loser. Everyone has all these like elegant gowns.
I literally was texting one of my friends last night and they're like, where do they get the money for these dresses? Because these girls were pretty young. They were all in their like early 20s. And I was like, 100% their parents. So I'm glad you said that because that's what I was thinking. And that's what I would do if I was on this show.
Oh yeah, like my parents bought me one dress. I guarantee those girls' parents bought them all their dresses.
Yeah, I'm sure. Which, speaking of dresses, there was two girls in the same dress, but it wasn't discussed.
I know, and it was funny because they were standing next to each other in the rose ceremony.
Do you think maybe they talked about it and they just cut it out because it was boring? Like, I guess they just took it really well and no one wants to see that.
Yeah, that's what happened on my season. Two girls, Heather and this girl Laura, they had the same dress on, and you could tell that because the producers like tell you which of the dresses they think you should wear, so they probably wanted to stir something up. And then Heather and the girl Laura looked at each other, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, we're wearing the same dress. That's awesome." They're like, "You look amazing in it." Like, and so it wasn't a big deal, and I feel like that's what happened this time too. They probably just were like, "Oh my gosh, cool, we're wearing the same dress."
Which, like, in the moment, you have to know you have to play it cool because if you don't, it's going to be like Dressgate and talked about in like Bachelor hit reality TV drama, I feel like.
Exactly. It's like, who cares?
Right, and also, who cares? It takes you back to like when you are shopping for a prom dress and there's like Facebook groups or like big groups and everyone's saying don't wear the same dress, and it's like that sounds horrible, and it can be, I'm sure, catty sometimes in this Bachelor mansion, but like clothes should be one thing I feel like everyone should let go at this point.
Exactly. I feel like I would probably be initially pissed off if I was like someone's in the same dress as me. I'd be like, oh no. But then I would think about it and be like, who cares? Like, it is not that serious.